Hi, I'm at the Ericsson booth today, and I had a good session with Mr. Stefan here, who's the head of the Automotive Sales Division. And hi, Stefan. Thanks for doing this with us.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, Stefan, I just wanted to get a brief overview of what is Ericsson's theme for CES this year, because the entire CES, everybody's talking about autonomous driving. So, what is Ericsson's theme for CES 2016?
Yeah, as you can see, we're standing here together with Volvo Cars, and our theme is also, our stations here are actually also focusing around autonomous driving. So we have two stations. We have the car, and then we have a station over there. These cars we show a little bit what we do today and what the future will bring, autonomous cars. So here we stand in front of the XC90, which is a semi-autonomous car already available today from Volvo Cars. It has what is called this Pilot Assist version 2, which means that it can follow lanes and it can do automatic cruise control up to highway speeds, I think. This car is already today connected by Ericsson Connected Vehicle Cloud, and we use that connecting to deliver services to the vehicle, such as infotainment services, but we also have the ability then to pick up data from the car, such as data about road conditions, etc. That could be useful in order to warn other cars about slippery conditions, etc. So that's more or less what the theme today. Over there we show the future of autonomous driving, which is more related to in order to realize full autonomous cars. I mean, where you don't have to, the user don't have to drive anymore. I mean, the car drives. What would that require? So we talk about how can the network and the cloud support that use case. So basically by connecting data from different sources, from road conditions, traffic authorities, etc., and using that data, analytics on that data, in order to be able to control when it's not safe to drive autonomously. So that's one thing. And also we are looking a little bit about what the user will do inside the vehicle while driving autonomously.
Okay, so you're talking about the connected cloud here. So how do you connect with the connected car as well as the when you look at initiatives like the smart city, and people are looking towards connected living. So how is Ericsson's role going to be in connecting all these three pillars there, in terms of the background being the solid background for all these three pillars?
Yeah. Let me go back a bit and then come into your question later on. I mean, what we see for some time now is that industries are really connecting their ecosystems. So it's not only automotive industries, other industries connecting. And initially when you develop use cases, those use cases tend to be very centric around the industry that connects. So exactly. You see that in the automotive industry you've had this telematics type of use cases. But now as we mature, we start to see that there is benefits of connecting different ecosystems. So, for instance, the smart city could benefit tremendous if they could connect to the automotive ecosystem, because they can do route planning, etc. for cars. They can control, they can warn drivers of cars, for instance, when you have accidents or problems, construction work in the city. So there's So what I see in front of me is that the connected ecosystems we provide already today, or we have a vision to provide even more. A controlled openness, which means that you have the ability to implement use cases using data from these different ecosystems in order to implement benefits for users.
Okay.
I just want to highlight one thing.
Okay, sure.
When you, we provide a technology that enables data to be shared. It is based on that, of course, the owner of that data give consent of using the data. So, of course, data sharing is sensitive because it can also be part of personal integrity.
Privacy,
so privacy issues. So we have the technology to secure that we get consent, and we have the technology to share it securely. But it is up to the data owner to provide the consent to use my data, of course.
Okay. Fantastic, Stefan. And just the last thing here. So, what do you think are going to be what's going to be Ericsson's future in the automotive space? Just some small roadmap from your side.
Okay. Let me start by saying like this. The reason for why Ericsson goes into automotive is not to implement what's already there. Exactly. Of course, we may have to do that in order to be relevant today, but I think our vision is really to do something more. So what we see, connectivity brings disruption to the automotive industry. Exactly. Business model change, stakeholders change, etc. And I think automotive OEMs or other players, they really need a partner like Ericsson coming from the ICT industry to help them adjust and adapt to this new environment.
Ah, okay.
So that's where I think I see a big value. So I don't think we can do it alone.
Okay, definitely.
And I don't think they can do it alone. But I think together probably we can do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Stefan. It was a pleasure talking to you. Thanks once again for your time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
See you.
Thank you.